What's up, dog?
Yo, hey, remember I told you I was coming out here next week?
Yeah.
I'm here at your door.
You're here?
Yeah, man, I couldn't sleep, man. Season 3 about to be, I got a lot of ideas that I need to run by you.
Come on with
and I couldn't rest till you hear these ideas. They fresh on my head. Season 3, man, you tripping. Ain't no time to sleep. We gotta do this.
What's up, bro? Wake up.
Shit. Here we go. Bro, check this out. Season 3, man. I got a lot going on, man. I got stuff I gotta tell you, man.
Isn't this mine?
Guess. Let's think about guess. Okay, guess. Jay-Z, we can go to Jay-Z and shoot at Rockefeller office. I think that'll be dope. Drake, we'll go to Toronto. I got my passport. We can go to Toronto. All the smoke jewelry, right? And we can have jewelry with diamonds with smoke coming out of them. Serena Williams, Rihanna, Nicki Minaj. Fan smokeouts. A lot of our fans smoke. We gotta get them on the show and just smoke with our fans.
But you don't smoke.
Oh, and smoke with more ladies. We gotta have more ladies on the show that smoke. Find a car, put water in it, and swim in the car and do an interview. I didn't fly out here just to see you sit your feet in the hot tub and smoke joints. Go to Mars and find an alien and interview the first alien on our show. You know what, man? I mean, the fans level we've been doing a great job. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Maybe we need to keep it how it is, bro.
Smoke, smoke on. What you doing, Steve? Smoke on, smoke on.
You might be right.
The NFL is off to a strong start, and it's only getting better with Draftkings, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL. Draftkings has put new customers right in the middle of the action with their free shot at millions of dollars of total prizes. And it's easy. Pick your lineup, stay under the salary cap, and see how your team stacks up against the competition. Really loving what Derek Carr is doing out there in Las Vegas. Derrick Henry, the battling ram out there with the Titans. And my favorite team and one of my favorite receivers, Deebo Samuels, continues to put in work. So I'm definitely looking forward to see what they do next week. And as always, DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable. So you can deposit and withdraw your funds at your convenience whenever you want. So download the DraftKings app now and use the code SMOKE and get a free shot at millions of dollars of prizes with your first deposit. And that's code SMOKE, only at DraftKings. It's the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for more details. Welcome back to All the Smoke Season 3 teaser. We don't got no guest yet for you, but we're going to open up Season 3 October 7th with the one and only half pint superstar
Chocolate drop.
Kevin Hart. So make sure y'all tune into that. Jack, we've had about 6 weeks off. I saw you won a championship within that time. What'd you do with your downtime, bro?
Spent a little time with family. Last couple weeks, Big 3, coaching the trilogy, ended up winning the championship.
Saw you out there getting your suntan in the Bahamas.
Yeah, went to the Bahamas. Shout out all my teammates.
Trilogy won the chip, right? They said they want to come on the show.
Yeah, so we got to get the whole team on the show, man. I mean, they gave you crazy shout outs. Like, man, I was about to call Matt. They was like, man, Matt already know what time it is. We got to have us on the show. So
straight up.
Definitely got to have the boys on the show.
Yeah, that's what's up. No, I mean, it was dope because you got to think our schedules are crazy outside of the Big 3. I mean, you're traveling constantly with your, touching every state in the United States, give back tour. I've been traveling a lot with basketball and the Twins. School started. Ash is fucking shit up. Really working, bro. So we're in the pilot stage of my new Showtime show, The Education of Matt Barnes. So you definitely got to come in. Yeah, you got to come in and play yourself. So excited about that. We teamed up with Lionsgate, dropping 2022. Man, besides that, just grinding, enjoying a little bit of town time. Obviously, with basketball season not around, neither of us are really working that much on that standpoint. So actually, for the first time all year, man, you got to slow down a little bit, which I appreciate.
Felt good. Put on a little weight, eating good.
Living good.
Yeah.
Season 2, we teamed up with Charlemagne and Black Effects over there with the iHeart family. We appreciate that opportunity. You know, Showtime is family. We had a good run, man. Another good run. I mean, it was hard to top season 1 with the caliber of guests we had, but I think we did it in season 2.
And the thing was, we stayed efficient. You know, we kept coming out with episodes. We kept working, doing everything that was going on.
Yeah.
And I think not only did it help us, you know, deal with everything by staying busy, but so many people that was at home, you know, those remote shows did a lot for them.
Yeah, I think we kind of set the standard with that because I remember people were asking both us, like, yo, what kind of cameras are you guys using? What kind of microphones are you like? We, you know, obviously shout out to Malcolm and Showtime because we had kind of set the standard with this remote shooting. And we had a lot of good episodes, obviously, that kind of kept people going through the pandemic. I just wish we can get some of those episodes live.
Oh, yeah.
Like we needed a couple, like the 40 and short needed to be live.
That needed to be live. You know what? It's funny you said that. I talked to E40. So you know he has his goon with a spoon stuff now, and he has his wine.
You might as well just come back and get drunk and talk shit.
What he said, he wanted to come to the house, wanted us to come shoot a show at his house. It is the state.
In the Bay.
And he cooked some of his stuff, and we tried his wine and all that on the show. Oh boy.
I'm down. Sign me up.
My weeples.
Yeah, but obviously culminating with someone we've been trying to chase down since we started this show. We finally got our brother Carmelo Anthony to sit down with us out there in New York. What was your thoughts on that interview?
Man, that was big. I can't lie. It was anticipated, like the Kobe interview was anticipated. You know, we were looking forward to talk to him. He had so much going on. And, you know, somebody we admire and we're fans of. So to finally get him on the show for 100 episode was special.
I think it was dope because he's someone that just doesn't talk much. As the biggest, you know, as biggest superstars you could be in the NBA, he just doesn't talk much. You know, for him to come down and sit down with us and chop it up and really open up and talk was big. And I think, you know, we had the ability to make him feel comfortable and he really kind of let his guard down. Obviously having Fat Joe, to me, one of my favorite episodes. Man, he was amazing. The storytelling, I got chills listening to his shit. You got your official Terror Squad chain. Starting season 3, we have some new additions, and I'm gonna let you start it off. We got your brother Pimp C down here in this lower corner. I mean, look at the detail. Got the freckles on his face, the jewelry, everything. Speak to me what it means to have him on our wall, but what he also meant to you, someone coming from the same place, Port Arthur, Texas.
Being from Port Arthur, Texas, nobody never heard about my city till UGK came about, to Bun B and Pimp C, and they was worldwide and what they did, and he was somebody that everybody loved, especially coming from the South. He opened a lot of doors. So for me, he let me know that I could make it being from my hometown, you know, him and Bun B. So I always salute them. And when people ask where you from, I say I'm from where UGK from. That's how they know. So to have him on the wall, rest in peace to Pimp C. I appreciate Malcolm, Showtime, and everybody, man, because, you know, now it made me feel at home on the set having Pimp up here.
Definitely. You know, and I actually ran into Bun B at Justin Bieber had an event, and I ran into Bun. And we got to get him on the show.
Got to, bro.
Got to get him on the show.
He got a lot of good stuff going on in Houston, too. He's finna be the first rapper to headline. You know, they do a big rodeos every year in Texas. He's finna be the first rapper to headline
the crossover.
Yeah.
The crossover is real. Last but not least, X. Man, someone that was just instrumental. Was it Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood that came out right when I went to college. And it was kind of the soundtrack my first year at UCLA. Yeah.
I can't get up.
So, man, to lose someone like him, obviously this is an amazing wall, but we really hate to see any of these people up on the wall.
No question.
You know what I mean? All still young, all should still be pumping, but it's an honor to have them on the wall and kind of make them proud, man, and live, you know, vicariously.
They built the soundtrack to our lives, man. All these guys, man.
All have big parts in our lives, man. So obviously, shout out Ink One, man. Great job on this mural. We hope we don't have to add nobody else because we didn't ran out of space. But we're good with these legends right here.
Yeah, they got our back.
First off, let's get back, man. Season 3 teaser. Let's go to fan questions. I know it's been a minute since we did these, but man, let's get right to it. Jack, you want to start with the first one?
Let's do it. First fan question, Luella's a chef. The one you did with KG was a live artist, was great. Maybe more of those. Also, on your radar, could you have D-Rose on the episode? I think that would be dope, man. We definitely want D-Rose. D-Rose has been one of the biggest names in basketball. We're definitely big fans of D-Rose and been through a lot. He's definitely an example for so many young fellas that think everything is all good once you get to the NBA. He's been through the ups and downs and still getting through it and still balling and still shining. So having D Rose to be on those show would definitely be great. But live shows, man,
It's coming.
We just talked about that.
It's coming, man. We've teamed up with Light, who is a technology app that will set up. We're going to start doing a podcast tour. So we're hoping to hit 3 major cities before the turn of this year and then hit a whole 2022 run. So Light times Showtime is going to be crazy. And what we're going to do is we're going to have our show, and then we're going to have an A-list comedian and an A-list rapper, singer, entertainer, however you want to call it, man. So we're coming to you to bring you an evening of all the smoke. And we're definitely going to start coming to a city near you. Next question, Timothy_Cruz. The comeback of Mr. Jackson's begging segment. Jack, motherfuckers want you to start begging again. What happened? How'd that die out?
Well, you know what? I think it died out when motherfuckers was saying they was gonna do stuff and I didn't receive nothing.
Hurt your feelings.
So you know what I'm saying? I think I start getting like I got this when I didn't ask. So maybe I need to stop asking because the begging segment did not work. People talking about you got your Jordans back, your deal back because of the begging segment. No, the begging segment had nothing to do with that. I worked and made the right calls for that.
I don't know. The begging segment put it on the radar though.
The begging segment definitely put it on the radar.
And now you got your boxes back because you've been shining ever since.
Yeah, definitely put it on the radar. But a lot of guests that I had practiced my begging segments.
Didn't do
I haven't
shit.
seen none of my guests from y'all. Ken Griffin, I'm waiting on my shoe. We both waiting on our shoes.
I don't even ask for
And
shit,
the
but I
back.
definitely need them Griffies because I saw Uncle Shay got his motherfucking shoes.
Yeah,
man.
Uncle
We're having
Shay
our
got his
shoes,
show
man. We're having
did.
our shoes, man.
He sure did. PG,
I think
you
what we need to
too?
do, PG takes care of my kids with
Okay,
shoes,
so we
so
good.
I'm straight.
Okay.
So I'm good. I think what we need to do, we need to start like a P.O. box so people know where to send our shit, whether it be fans too. If you want to send us your gear, you know, they be trying to send all kinds of stuff to the
That's
house.
the
But
way
I
on
think
the
if
show.
that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to start a P.O. box.
Yep.
And if you want us to wear your gear, I'm an extra large.
I'm a large.
Send us your shit. If we like it, we'll wear it and give you a shout out. Something new, season 3, just off the top. Blame that on the weed, not my heart.
Yes, sir.
One thing we had fun with, I think we've only done one, but we got more coming, was the animation.
Yeah.
You know, we told the Game 6 story with Snoop at the Ritz-Carlton. That got a lot of feedback, a lot of loves. Skits between me and you, like real life skits.
Mm-hmm.
How we went and got the Christmas tree, and we want to continue to evolve this. We feel like All the Smoke is so much more than a podcast. We want to just continue to bring different, unique looks and shit we feel like you guys will like. So stay locked in with that.
Fan question 3. Poi say what? Collab with the I Am Athlete podcast.
Yes.
We would love to. That's our brothers. We
Yeah.
seen them at the fight.
Brandon Marshall.
We actually spoke about that with our brothers, man. And, we going to, not only that, we're going to collab with Let's Get Technical, the Knucklehead podcast. That's all our brothers in the space. So look forward to this season. Let's collab with all those guys. It's going to be dope.
Collabing and possibly bring them on tour. You know what I mean? So like I said, we got a lot of shit cooking over here that we want to bring, our brothers into, just like any other situation. We got some good business cooking up, so we're going to offer it to them once everything is settled in. So yeah, definitely look for those collabs. Again, we all in the same space, same gang, so it's good to get together and kind of talk our shit. So even though we didn't know what the fuck a podcast was,
Right.
we can't say we're going to come in and change the space and there's podcasters and you heard a lot of kickback, but I really think we have, man. Obviously, I've been doing some other stuff with Brandon Marshall, and it's dope to hear when people say like, yo, we look up to your podcast to kind of roadmap our shit. You know what I mean? And we never did this for that. We wanted to bring our fans a unique look at some of their favorite people, but to see on the business side and the inspirational side that we're motivating people and opening up doors for our brothers and sisters in this space, I think that's dope.
Yeah, to hear got people like Gil say he watch our show and base his show off of it. Even to have Charlamagne call us and ask us what we doing, man, I think it's big, man. But just to be able to control our own narrative and give others the opportunity to speak on and control their own narrative too, I think that's been big for us.
Yeah, we've been able to create a safe space. We've been able to create a safe space, and the amount of times that people say, man, I've never said this on our show, it's crazy. And I think obviously that's when you tap into that gold, man. So I think that's obviously a credit to you and I and what we've built and who we are, and obviously the team and what we continue to do, man. So we, again, continue want to evolve this space and really kind of knock the ceiling that, podcast is a ceiling, but we feel like this is more than a podcast, so we're going to continue to kick the fucking ceiling off. Tim Foley, 1615. Have multiple guests on the show at once. Example, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Rajon Randall to talk about the C's. I think that'd be dope. Like roundtable conversations.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be something we create. I don't know if we want to give this idea away because they might steal it, but like, maybe best teams that never won. Maybe we have that as a segment. We have the Portland Trailblazers with that Jailblazer team that was
The Nuggets
dope.
team.
The Nuggets team, the Sacramento Kings team.
Mm-hmm.
So if any of you guys steal that idea, you know that I said that shit first because I've been wanting to do that. But I think that's a great idea. I think roundtable conversations are dope. We had a roundtable conversation during season 2, but it was around politics. So I think to have a roundtable conversation around basketball and what a team was like back then, I think that'd be super dope.
Super dope. I'm down. Next fan question. Got to be more careful. More female athletes like Serena Williams, Cheryl Miller, Candace Parker, Diana Taurasi, Megan Rapinoe, Sha'Carri, Richardson, and name a few more. But I agree with that, bro, because, we are both fans of female sports as well. We have a lot of relationships with a lot of female athletes as well, too. So we're going to be reaching out to a lot this season.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I actually was just talking to someone about Serena Williams literally right before we started filming, so we would love to get her. We've been begging Candace Parker's busy ass to come on the show, but we know she's juggling motherhood and the season and multiple jobs, so she's getting in her bag. But yeah, no, we definitely are going to make an effort this year to really bring more women to the show. Obviously, shout out the guests we've had in the past, Carrie Champion, Jamil Hill, Rachel Nichols, Jeannie Buss, Joy Taylor, to name a few. So Sue Bird.
Yep.
So definitely looking forward to bringing more female guests. Cheryl Swoops. So if you hear us, if you heard your name, any more names, you guys help us get them. We need help. So help us get them.
Liz, come on, Liz.
Liz Campbell. Yeah, Liz, you're definitely due on the show this season. So we definitely going to tap in and get some more females this year. Jay Penix, 18. Podcast recorded during a game with guest features and former players. We actually talked about doing that. I think that here where we would have, a live game. I think obviously the pandemic slowed all that down. But we were talking about having a game here, eat, drink, smoke, enjoy ourselves and kind of shoot a pod from there. So if this pandemic permits, we would definitely like to do more interactive stuff and get to know our fans and be more inactive from that kind of standpoint.
Yep, but you got to roll your own. No sharing weed, no passing weed on set.
Ain't no puffing pass, please.
No.
Roll your own, I'll do the same.
You should be smoking alone.
Shout out to Nip.
Yeah. And next fan question, Dollar Bill Bonio. Will y'all ever choose a fan to come on the show and experience all the smoke? Of course, man. We definitely looking forward to having some guys on set, just to be around and get the whole experience. But that's why we want to coordinate 2 live shows so more people can get a good experience of what we do, how we do it, and how cool we are.
Y'all would trip out if you saw just kind of how laxed the crew is and how our day goes on the shoot day. Although it's a lot of work and it gets exhausting, I mean, our set, our environment is so dope. So again, the pandemic slowed that down. We want to start inviting people around to shadow us, shadow the film crew. Because, I mean, obviously, we're the stars of the show, but I feel like there's so many more ways you can be involved in the podcast space. So if you come on and meet our amazing crew and kind of see how the vibe is, that might, light a fire under you to do something. So
yep.
Looking forward to that. Trey B. Target coaches at the college and professional level. Hard right now to do football, but maybe a Coach K, Phil Jackson, if he'll do it, Pat Riley, etc. It would be cool to hear their perspectives on different things y'all come up with. Couldn't agree more. It would be an honor to have Phil Jackson, Mafia Pat Riley, Coach K, you name it. So that's a good idea because that didn't really cross my mind. So we'll definitely try to put feelers out and see if we can get those guys because those are, obviously brilliant minds of the game.
Anytime you can get a Pat Riley or Phil Jackson on your show, it's the ultimate win. Just to be able to pick their brain and hear what was going on through their mind during those championship runs is a win-win.
Mm-hmm.
Next fan question, Andy 41 Sire. What would be a one question you would ask Adam Silver if he was on the show? I know what I would ask him. I mean, after the documentary, you haven't thought about giving us our money back or some of it back? Like, and I wouldn't even be joking, bro. Like, I would look at him in his eyes, and after seeing this documentary, and after looking at everything that happened, do you think we should give us some of our money back, bro? That's exactly what I asked.
I ain't mad at that. Even though it wasn't on his watch, it's a
Wasn't on his
valid,
watch, yeah.
valid question.
But they still got the money to pay us back.
Oh, there's no question. They got a lot of money. I always wonder where the fuck that fine money went. You know what I mean? I think if we get fined, we should be able to pick the charity it goes to, or, you know, the give back, because they took a lot. I lost more than $500,000 in fines. You lost a couple million just that fight alone, right? And you kicked out several times after that, so you lost some bread too. No, I think that'd be dope. My question, man, I don't know. I mean, he came in at a crazy time, especially, you know, his first job was to kick my former owner out the NBA. You know what I mean? So he came in during that the Donald Sterling scandal with the Clippers. But he's been great. You know, I'm a big fan of Adam Silver. Obviously, loosening the cannabis guidelines is probably definitely a discussion we would have. But yeah, we would love to get Adam Silver season 3. We'll be in New York a lot, so Adam, pencil out some time, man. We're coming for you.
Also, let us be the first to call an NBA game smoking. Not actually, you know, on the NBA network, but give us the rights to be able to do that. You know what I mean? That'll be dope too.
Okay, push the envelope then.
You know what I'm saying?
Push the envelope then.
At Wayne Too Wavy, who's a person that's no longer with us that you wish you had the opportunity to have on the show?
Good call.
That's a great question, Wayne Too Wavy.
I would go Nip. I think Nip would have been a great interview. You know, our show's about sports and culture, lifestyle, and you know, he speaks to all that, from being courtside at the Laker game to pulling his pants up when Rondo and CP got into it, ready to throw hands. The movement he's created while he was here, and obviously post afterlife. So yeah, my pick would definitely be Nip.
I would have to go with Malcolm X or Tupac.
Ooh.
Malcolm X or Tupac, just to dig deep into a lot of things that's going on today, to have their opinion of what's going on, and you know, Malcolm X was somebody I look up to because he would fought for equality the right way. You know what I mean? And just to be able to ask those real questions and what was going on through their mind at certain times of their life, I think that would have been big for me.
I see you're watching Godfather of Harlem now, huh?
Yes, you turned me on to that, and I can't stop watching it.
Dope
When's the
show, right?
new episode is when? Today?
Sunday nights, every Sunday night.
Okay, Sunday.
They just got back.
Okay.
Sunday night. Cowens 225. All the smoke. More behind the scenes video. Those are dope. Yeah, shout out to the team, particularly Richie Rich and the crew. Yep. Yeah, that behind the scenes is dope. And I think it's, you know, everyone wants to know what it's like. You know, we saw him as a player. What are they like off the court? We see him on all the smoke. What are they like behind the scenes? So I think behind the scenes is always golden material. And I think we've done a great job of kind of utilizing that behind the scenes. So definitely look forward to doing that. And we got a lot more for you guys.
Yeah, I like when the camera's just rolling and we get to really be us and have people around to see how they act as well. So more of that coming.
In closing, bigger music collabs, new merch dropping in October, welcoming new and old friends to the Showtime basketball family, about to kick off season 3 with a motherfucking bang, with the one and only Kevin Hart dropping October 7th. So stay tuned. We appreciate y'all, man. We're back for season 3. Jack, real quick, what's our top 10 wish list right now? Let's just start throwing some names out there we want.
Top 10 wish list: Jay-Z, Beyonce, just the whole family. Blue, all of them.
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre. Let's go.
Michael Jordan.
Serena Williams.
Magic Johnson. Mike Tyson.
Yes. One other. Did we say
Puffy.
You said Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
Okay, Michael Jordan. Okay. 50 Cent.
Yes, we got to get 50. I almost had 50 for this round too, but he
and I got one who I wanted. We didn't say.
Get a sleeper.
Whoopi Goldberg.
She blows tree now too.
I want Whoopi on here.
Some other players I want.
But we can't forget the Golden State fucking reunion. Don Nelson, Nelly Kush. That's gotta happen.
That's definitely gotta happen. We're trying to get the We Believe shit, but you know, BD, god damn it, still
I
dragging
talked to him about
feet.
it, but we need to take control.
We definitely need to take a trip to Maui, smoke some weed with our old coach, and chop it up. So again, man, thank you for riding with us. We appreciate y'all. We love you guys. Season 3 promises to be bigger than ever. And again, man, we kicked that off October 7th. Thank you guys for riding with us. We love you. We appreciate you guys. We promise season 3 is going to be bigger and better. We'll see y'all next week.
What day is it?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
We gotta get going, bro. We gotta
I
get
was
ready,
trying
man.
to
It's
go.
time to
Yeah.
go.
Season 3.
Season 3, man. These other shows are coming for us. This is when I need you to come in.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I'm opening up the segment. One, two, season 3. What you gonna have on season 3?
Regina Hall.
Regina Hall.
Regina Hall, yeah.
Why don't we just do all that shit?
I have no clue.
Welcome back, by the way.
Season 3.